it's a time to move on to the fireside chat between two amazing leaders. Now we all agree that every generation has the challenge and the conviction to hold it forward. Voices that think differently, ideas that innovate, bold questions also, they are far more visionary, sometimes reminds us that this could be the purposeful living. And in rapidly evolving Bharat, one of the most exciting shifts is that we are witnessing is the young mind, yes. Individuals who are just not waiting for the future to arrive. In fact, they are exactly shaping it with a very fresh perspective, conviction, and courage. On that note, because leadership today is just no longer defined only by experience, we all agree to it. It's also defined by curiosity, clarity, innovation, adaptability, and the confidence to think beyond boundaries. In fact, think out of the box. On that note, our session will celebrate this journey, a conversation of a young mind representing ambition, fresh ideas, limitless possibilities of new age Bharat. It's now my pleasure to welcome on stage Yashvardhan Sharma. Can we have a huge round of applause and welcome him, please? When we talk about leaders of tomorrow, then someone like him walks in and makes tomorrow feel like right now, right here. At the just age of 17, Yashvardhan Sharma has trained more than 3,500 students and completed a live government collaboration in Jharkhand. The young AI changemaker. Can we have a huge round of applause, everybody? Also bringing this meaningful conversation and driving this fireside chat is dynamic and strategic visionary Mr. Dhruv Apte. And can we have a huge round of applause for both of the leaders? Come on, everybody.
So first of all, welcome Yashvardhan, and it's really the core meaning of our platform that regardless of age barrier, language barrier, and the factors that affect, we are trying to, provide a platform where leaders, young minds like you can come and have, put forward their thought process, their thinking on the bigger platform. So we have a young entrepreneur, AI enthusiast, educator and changemaker who has already begun using technology to solve real-world challenges at the age of just 17 years. And he is not only building innovative digital solutions, but also helping create awareness about the responsible use of AI among the next generation. So let's put together a round of applause for Yashvardhan, who is the youngest entrepreneur that I have ever met. Coming to the questions, you have created and conducted AI workshops for thousands of students and are working on real-world AI solutions, right? So what inspired your journey into AI, and what made you believe you could create impact at such a young age?
Okay, so for that, I'd say I'll start with a small story of mine. So I was just around 10 years old when I got my first laptop, and there was nothing like inspiration or thinking that I can do something. There was just curiosity in me. I just thought that I should do it. What should I do? What should I learn? What can I learn more? First of all, every child plays games, and I used to play a lot of games as well. But then I thought that, can I not build it myself? I was just curious how developers do it, how other people do these things. And after a few years, AI came into place. And after that, I started using it. I started learning about it. But then I realized that I think I know enough about AI that I can teach others as well. And since then, I just studied for a few months, then conducted a workshop of my own. And Surprisingly, I didn't thought that anyone will come up in that event, but I conducted it, and there were around 270 students who came, and that was my first ever workshop. And after that, there has not been any stoppage. I've just been, learning and building my own startups, working with the government and doing all those things. And this is quite recent. I haven't been doing this for a long time. I've just started doing all this since the January itself, 2026. Yeah.
It's great to see a young mind like you speaking with great clarity. And I've got to know that you have interacted with more than 4,500 students
Yes.
through AI awareness sessions. So, what are the biggest misconceptions that young people and institutions have about AI?
So what I'd say for that is for misconceptions. So the students all across India are still, not having a lot of knowledge about AI. Like here, there are a lot of industry leaders. They understand how AI works, but for the students, they still think that AI might be the reason they might not get a job in the future. But that is what they have to understand, that if they start learning AI today, they'll get a job for sure. And why should they even try to get a job, right? They are all scared for their future. Like everyone wants to be a corporate worker or something, but they have to, be a startup founder. They have to think that they can build something of their own, but they are all just scared. And for institutions, they are starting to, prioritize AI as well, but it is not taking place quickly enough that the students will be able to, properly understand AI. Because the colleges I have been to, even the teachers don't know about AI enough that they can even talk to their students about it, right? So that is something lacking behind.
You are from Jamshedpur, right? So, as someone from a smaller city like Jamshedpur, what message would you like to give to your fellow students or fellow friends, who believe innovation can only happen in major cities or metro cities?
So I think that being from a tier 2 city like Jamshedpur, it doesn't really matter where you come from. All that matters is your confidence, your willingness to do something, and your curiosity. And first of all, you'll have to be resilient. There will be a lot of failures in your life. There will be a lot of, chances when you might lose. You might try to build something and you might not be able to do it. There will be a lot of people saying that you can't do it at this age. But you have to keep going. You have to be consistent enough to be able to do something on your own.
Just out of curiosity, Yashvardhan, you are working at such a younger age. So, what is the difference between your routine and a routine of a normal student or a normal guy?
So, at 17 years of age, I'm still in class 12th, and I am in ICSE board. We all know it's really hard there. But I go to school, usually I go to school and come back at around 1, and then start working on my projects, talk to my teammates, my colleagues and all. After that, coordinate with the government people. We are building a lot of AI tools with the Government of Jharkhand especially. So coordinate with them, and after that, check my emails and all, work almost the whole night coding, and then the same repeat tomorrow.
Great, great. That's really astonishing. And you stated about your initiative with Government of Jharkhand, right? So looking ahead, maybe 10 years or 20 years, what kind of impact you would like that your work will be creating for society, and what would be the story behind it?
So what I feel for that is the impact I'd like to, make all the students in India, like at least 75% of students, of the young minds in India, make them believe that they're confident enough, they're having the ability to do something of their own, to create a legacy of their own instead of helping someone else, working like a corporate employee and helping someone else build their legacy.
And again, this is my actually personal favorite question. Imagine we are meeting again at Bharat 2.0 Conclave again in the year 2047. So what would success look like for you, and what would success look like for Bharat?
Success for me, I haven't really thought about it, but I'll, I think educating like millions of students and impacting their life by, doing something that will help them in their lives as well, making people's life easier and, building something big enough that people will remember if even after long I'm gone. And what was the second question? I forgot.
It was like, what would success look for Bharat as well?
For Bharat, okay. So for Bharat, we think that, technology is shaping the future, and Bharat is continuously trying to evolve with it. But the thing is, Bharat is not able to do it quickly enough. But I think till 2047, Bharat will be able to be the AI hub of India. I mean, the AI hub of the world. Because let's take, for example, UPI. Like, the fast payment methods was adopted firstly by India. And now in the whole world, AI, like UPI services, like fast payments are made 50% in India itself and 50% around the whole world. So in India, youth is also really curious and really curious towards technology. So that is what's going to help India grow a lot more and make it the AI hub of the world.
Great. Do you know any, there are like very many of myths that are in the industry or the market about the AI. Are you aware of those myths, or do you would like to burst those myths, like AI is going to take jobs or AI is going to disrupt industries, something like that?
So AI is not going to take jobs at all. So what the thing is going to be is that people who are learning AI right now, the people who are understanding how AI works, the students who are learning it will take the jobs of the person or the people who are trying to ignore AI completely. Because that is the reason, even though technology companies, IT companies right now may say that we are not prioritizing AI that much, we are not, trying to get jobs out of the hands of the people who are not learning AI. But the truth is, even they are prioritizing AI in their hirings and all. There is not a single company that can say that we do not prioritize AI right now, right? So that is something really important as well.
So, Yashvardhan, you may have listened about like the panels, keynotes talking about leadership, changes, confidence, and other qualities of being a leader or a businessman. So, at your age, what are your concepts of maybe leading and problem solving? What does these things mean for you?
So for leadership, I'd say if you want respect from others, you have to give respect as well. Otherwise, people won't respect you and you won't be able to lead like a real leader. A real leader should, prioritize their community, their people first and give them respect so that they, work with him like as friends. Because if you try to be a boss, you won't be able to work properly. The people who are working for you won't be working at their maximum capacity, right? And for problem solving, it's a huge problem that problem solving is not a great thing for me because I myself have a lot of problems and I'm really not able to solve it, so first of all, what problem solving is like, right now when I go to take sessions and all, there are questions that even I don't know answers to. It's not possible for anyone to know everything, right? So that is like, you have to be able to, handle a situation where you might not know the answer, but you have to say something, you have to do something that will, kind of work as another answer for it, like a duplicate answer or, a similar answer for what you are doing. Yeah.
Okay, so in this conversation, my last question to you is, what is your idea of AI-equipped Bharat?
AI. So for my idea for AI-equipped Bharat is that India is currently not having the capacity to, grow a lot in the AI sector. But India is trying to do that. The ministries, the government are all trying to make India AI capable, there are a lot of students, we can say, who are trying to build their own agencies right now using AI, right? Because it's really simple. And nowadays, AI is something that's like, I had talked to yesterday, I was at the Startup Jharkhand meet, and I took a flight to Bombay this morning itself. So yesterday, I met the CEO of Big Bazaar, and he told me that nowadays, you do not have to, it's not important for you to ask someone that I have to go there, should I take a car? It's a simple thing, right? You have to take a car to go somewhere. It's like a necessity now, right? So that is something like AI is going to be really necessary. It's necessary, it's important for India to grow.
Great. Thanks, Yashvardhan, for speaking your mind. And it was very good to see an entrepreneur who is of very young age, and wishing you all the luck to build whatever you desire. And may we get such young leaders more and more in the coming days. I guess that would fulfill the dream or the journey towards Bharat 2.0. So thank you, and thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.